10 years ago, then Governor Larry Hogan activated the National Guard in Baltimore in the aftermath of Freddie Gray's death. Riots were taking place in the city, which is why the Guard was activated. Tonight, we're hearing from the commander of the Guard during that time.
We were asked by the governor and the mayor to come into Baltimore. So that was a decision that was made between the governor and the mayor to activate the National Guard.
Well, tonight, Vincent Hill joins us live right now with those comments about what a potential National Guard rollout could look like in Baltimore in a story you're seeing first on Fox. Vincent.
Well, Kai, to say she has experience of troops on the ground in Baltimore would be an understatement. And General Singh says she's not picking sides, but it's unlikely the governor will reach out to the president.
If there's anyone who knows about the National Guard, it's Linda Singh.
I served for over 38 years in the Maryland National Guard.
And if there's anyone who knows about Guard members being deployed to Baltimore, it's her.
We knew what that marker was. We knew that we had an emergency.
Now retired Adjutant General Singh led the National Guard in its deployment to Baltimore in 2015 during the Freddie Gray riots.
So in 2015, there was a clear escalation. And we watched it over a number of days where we came in as a stabilizing force. We were asked by the governor and the mayor to come into Baltimore.
On Wednesday, the president walking back his previous comments of sending the National Guard to Baltimore to fight crime, saying he's waiting on a call from Governor Moore. But will that call ever come?
I'm the commander-in-chief of the Maryland National Guard.
The governor has made it clear that he doesn't want the National Guard in Baltimore.
I don't want to get into politics, but when you think about how we have historically done it, the governor would ask.
And the mayor has also criticized Guard members taking over the streets.
We had that here before, right? A lot of folks out here grew up in Baltimore in the 90s and 2000s and remember what it was like to be black and walk outside your own house and say, hey, sit down on the curb, we're gonna put these handcuffs on you.
Singh says with the pushback from both leaders, an ask of the president for help in Baltimore is unlikely.
You're really getting into kind of this back and forth as in, you know, who's going to be the incident commander, who's going to have control, who's going to make the call, who does the Guard report to?
And as the city touts a reduction in homicides, non-fatal shootings, and other crimes, Singh says it all comes down to if the governor believes the issue of crime in Baltimore is too out of control.
I think that we need to be very clear. If the governor is saying, I do not think it necessitates, then we should be thinking about, is this a true emergency?
However, if the governor does ask for help,
if they're in the right status, there's a lot of things that the Guard can do.
Including helping with Baltimore's crime problem.
And I don't care if it's Baltimore, Chicago, it doesn't matter what city you go to, there's gonna be crime. Crime is a more systemic issue.
But Singh wonders what would happen once the Guard leaves.
I mean, in the short term, it's definitely gonna work. The question we should be asking ourselves is, are we solving the problem for a longer term?
And of course, only time will tell if the governor does ask the president to send in the National Guard to Baltimore. Now, the governor has said he welcomes federal help, just not the National Guard. In Baltimore, Vincent Hill, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.